guess what? I completed the Chloe Ting 2-week ab challenge and it actually worked. By the end of the challenge, I was toned, I had defined abs, I still do, and it's all because of this challenge. I basically wanted abs my whole life since I was like 15 years old. I wanted to look like this, and it just never happened on my own. But when I found out about Chloe Ting, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do these full out. That's what I committed to myself. I'm gonna do these full out for the duration of the 2 weeks. I'm gonna document it to keep myself accountable. And I said, let's do this. And I did it and it worked. So that's the first thing I want to tell you about the Chloe Ting 2-week ab challenge. If you're considering doing it, haven't done it yet, you're in the middle of it, it works. But there are some things you have to keep in mind. Diet. You have to actually eat better or you're not going to see the results that you want. So what I learned from this challenge was that your diet matters. The days that I was eating whatever I wanted and junk food and things like that, I would get bloated and I would feel like the challenge was not working. So yeah, the days that I eat a lot of ice cream and it's like my favorite thing ever. And for the first week, I wasn't really trying to let go of ice cream. It just is too hard for me to not eat ice cream. So I really struggled with not seeing the results I wanted, but it was my fault. So like definitely if you're doing this challenge, get out of your own way. I did not want to stop eating junk food for the first week, but for the second week, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a waste of time and a waste of effort for me if I don't get it together and start eating like I want these abs, because I forgot where I heard this quote, but I heard that abs are made in the kitchen. Abs are also made in the winter, but the main thing, if abs are made in the kitchen, you can do all the workouts you want, but if you're not eating right, you're not gonna see the results that you wanna see. And I'm not a fitness expert, I just lived this. I know this. When I wouldn't eat good food, when I didn't eat healthy food, it would show. So I had a smoothie every single day for breakfast. So I felt like I was being pretty healthy, but throughout the day I would eat ice cream or ice cream sandwiches. And you know, I have a fast metabolism, but this was not the time to rely on that because yeah, it would show up. It would show up. I wasn't getting the results I wanted as quickly. So all that had to go. So yeah, I want to take you through the first week. Day one was rough. It was very rough. I documented it on TikTok just to kind of prove to myself that I could stay consistent with it, because honestly, I've tried these challenges before, but I did not do anything to put anything in place to hold myself accountable. So if I took a day off, it would just be like, oh well, I took a day off. But if I'm posting it on social media and it's kind of like this public record of my my consistency, I feel more motivated to keep posting and to keep up with it, because I don't want to let myself down. If there's people who are following along on my journey, didn't want to let them down. So yeah, day two was just as hard. It was just as difficult. As you can see in my face, I was still struggling. It was not great. It was still very difficult. Day three and day four, same thing. Like, it didn't really get easier, I think, until like I want to say day 5. There was finally a turning point. I was like, all right, I can do this thing. I am starting to feel like it gets better. I think it was finally starting to get better around day 4, day 5 range. And yeah, so like I said, but something weird happened, you guys, and something really weird happened around day 5, day 6, maybe it was day 7. I started getting sharp pain in my back. Now, this could be because I was doing the workouts on this hardwood floor that you see, and I just had a mat. Maybe my mat wasn't thick enough, but you guys, I was doing these workouts all the way, full out. I mean, I wasn't taking any breaks. I wasn't like cutting corners. and I would just get this sharp pain that felt like stabbing in my back. And I know you're supposed to listen to your body when you're working out. You're supposed to like heed to what you are feeling and make sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. And so there were times I really had to just stop my workout because it just hurt so bad, and it even hurt for like a couple days after I finished the challenge. So I don't know, I really want to know if that happened to anybody else, because I want to do more of her challenges, because I know she has like, you know, some of these like 3-week abs challenge or like the 11 line challenge, and like I'm not gonna keep doing them if I get sharp pain in my back. It really hurt, and I was actually kind of scared. I'm like, hopefully I don't get permanent damage from this. So yeah, but I wanted to keep going. I'm like, I don't want to quit. I want to keep this going. So kept pushing through for the rest of the time. And I didn't give up. I stuck with it, even though I was having those sharp piercing pains in my back. I did not want to quit on the challenge, and I kept posting it every day on my Instagram and on TikTok. Yeah, TikTok, I really kept up there daily. So if you're on TikTok, follow me on there. I don't know, I somehow amassed a bunch of followers from doing these like singing challenges. And so follow me on there. Hey guys, we are at day 12. Wow, can't believe it's been 12 days of doing this challenge. There's been a lot of ups and downs with it. Like a couple days ago, I just was looking in the mirror and feeling like, ooh, am I really making progress, or do I look like I did on day 1? And so that could be a little bit frustrating sometimes. So I decided for these last few days I was really gonna eat super healthy, cut out all fried foods, all ice cream, because I like am obsessed with ice cream. So I have a hard time not eating ice cream. But yeah, I'm at the beginning. I didn't start my workout yet, but it is day 12, so there's only a few days left, and I said from the beginning, I would hate to get to the end of this and feel like I look exactly the same, because that would be a waste of my time and my energy. I'm noticing more definition for sure. Like I've never really had these lines like this. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with it, but I don't know, I still wanted something a little more dramatic for like the time and effort that I'm putting in. So yeah, I was hoping for like a little bit more dramatic for the time of and effort that I'm putting in, but it's only day 12, so you know, it's 14 days. So at the end of day 14, I could be a little bit more cut, who knows. I actually added another Chloe Ting workout at the end of the day yesterday, so I did 2 different ones yesterday, just because I feel like I'm like rushing at the last minute to, you know, when you're like trying to rush to get your work in on time. That's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'll eat better now. No more ice cream, no more junk. So yeah, it's hard. The hardest part about this challenge has been trying to eat healthy, because the exercise, getting up and doing this, that's been fine for me. I have set my mind that I'm gonna do it, so that's not the hard part for me. The hard part has been not eating ice cream sandwiches and cookie dough ice cream and what else do I eat? Fried food, chicken, pizza. My mom makes pizza like every other night. Pasta. So if I hadn't eaten those things, I probably would look like Sophia Richie today or yesterday. But I don't know. I feel like this isn't gonna be the last Chloe Ting challenge I do, because I've seen results. I definitely have seen results. And so I feel like her stuff works. So I'm gonna take a little break after this challenge, but I'm gonna do another one for sure. I'm gonna do maybe one of her 28-day challenges. People who have been following this journey on TikTok have commented that a couple times. They've been saying they've been doing her 28-day challenge, which is really, really great. So I'll probably do that next, or one of those. So yeah, let's get into today's workout. Let's get the workout in because I want to finish this thing strong. And I definitely want to finish this thing strong. Yeah, all right. We have one more day left. And I mean, it really worked. Literally, even without flexing, it's just like, it's just there now. It didn't used to be. I have the definition, the lines. This thing works. It works. And I still have one more day left. I have one more full day. So I'm just here to say so far, it looks like it works. And I'm not gonna lie, I had 2 ice cream sandwiches today. 2. The hardest part of this workout has been not eating junk food because I'm so addicted to like ice cream and stuff. So I looked in the freezer today and I tried not to eat the ice cream sandwiches. They were just calling my name. They were like, Elise, eat me. I'm so good. So I'm gonna do another one of these challenges, but I need a break. I need some in-between time to eat my cookie dough ice cream and my ice cream sandwiches and my comfort food. So yeah, my review is that this thing works. This thing works. I only have one more day left and then I can be done. But yeah, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could do this. I wanted to prove to myself that I could stick to something for 2 weeks because normally I don't stick to things. All right, and I look a hot mess, but got stronger. I actually felt my core getting stronger. I felt these exercises for the second half, they actually did get better. It's like I would be in the middle of the workout and I would be towards the end. I wouldn't even realize that I was at the end. There was a point where the workout started to fly by and they would be over before I knew it. And that was like a really good point for me. I think it was day 8 where I was just like, wow, like I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna finish strong. It just became a part of my just daily routine. I just woke up and I knew I was gonna do these workouts. It became kind of second nature in the morning to just get my mat out and roll it out and do the workout. One of the biggest takeaways I want to say about this challenge is that it gets better. Even though at the beginning it seems like it's super hard, it takes a turn and it gets better. Finally, I made it to the end of the challenge. Made it all the way to the end. I finished strong and I had defined abs. I can show you the before and after. So here's day 1. Even though I'm fit and I'm slim, there's no definition, but you can clearly see that there's so much more definition in the after video and picture. And even the big thing about this challenge is after you do it and when you're not flexing, you can still see that you have abs. And so, yes, that is the biggest takeaway from this for me, that it actually worked, that if you stick with it, you will have abs by the end. I'm so happy. I'm on my way back to LA today, actually. So as you're watching this, I'm probably on my flight back, because that's like a 5-hour flight. And I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna take some pictures with my new abs. Sorry, someone texted me, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the beach. Now I can take pictures and be more confident in my body. Not that I was not confident before, but I'm even more confident now that I have the tone and definition that I worked so hard for. So yeah, I wasn't doing this for weight loss, but if you are doing this for weight loss, maybe you'll lose a couple pounds in this process. Nothing dramatic, that wasn't my goal. I also wanna add, the first half, I didn't eat the best. As I told you guys, my eating habits were not great. But yeah, that is my journey with the Chloe Ting workout. And please let me know if you've done this and you experienced the back pain. I just want to make sure it wasn't me, just me. And if it was, maybe you guys can weigh in and let me know what I was doing wrong or what happened when you did this. So make sure to subscribe if you liked this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.